Bruce DelValle, who is a litigator and founding member of the Washington, D.C. constitutional law and civil litigation firm Fain and DelValle. He joins us now from Annapolis, Maryland. Bruce, great to have you. The president's supposed to announce this tomorrow, but the cat may already be out of the bag here, and it might not be a surprise to a lot of people since she was widely considered to be one of the president's top picks. Nearly every major network is saying it's Amy Coney Barrett. Your reaction?
I think it's more likely than not, but given that we're talking about Donald Trump, it could still be Judge Lagoa. I think she's a great choice. I think they're both great choices. I will say, historically, I don't know if many people remember this, but when now Justice Kavanaugh was nominated, President Trump was asked about Judge Barrett, and he said, "I'm saving that one to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg." So maybe that's the writing on the wall. I think that both choices are superior. Judge Barrett has a great record as a jurist and as a scholar. I think she would be a fine addition to the court.
You know, I really like your take on that because the president does sort of leak things out to the media just to see how people are going to respond. It's almost just sort of a litmus test for that. How quickly, if it is Amy Coney Barrett, how quickly do you think she'll be confirmed, and how big of a role do you see religion playing in her confirmation, given the fact that Ginsburg was Jewish and Barrett is Catholic?
I think as far as speed, there's a lot of variables. I think it might be somewhat difficult to get it in before November the 4th, simply because of getting everyone arranged. We're in an age of, as you know, with the pandemic, where it's hard to get everyone assembled. But I think it is entirely possible. And as far as religion, that is a very disturbing factor that has recently sprung itself or has become an issue, especially from the left. The problem is you have a lot of senators, Mazie Hirono and Kamala Harris in particular, that literally attack nominees because of their faith, because of their deeply held religious beliefs. And that is absolutely astounding to me, given what, if you ask both of those senators what they stand for, and they would tell you that they stand for inclusion and they stand for an individual's right to choose. Yet somehow they think it's okay or even advised to attack someone for being a Catholic. And not only is it not okay, it is a very, very disturbing and disarming trend. Would it be okay then to attack a nominee were they Muslim? Would it be okay to attack a nominee were they Jewish? And bring into the Jewish beliefs or the Islamic beliefs that some would find contrary to the American law and Constitution. And I think it's a very disturbing thing, and I think we need to put a stop to it. Not only is it a bad idea, it's unconstitutional. The Article 6 of the Constitution clearly says, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Bruce. I thought you were done. Obviously, Democrats are worried that this could affect major court decisions, including Roe v. Wade, when it comes to the issue of abortion and also the Affordable Care Act, which it is said that she is against. That would definitely push the court further to the right. So how do you see major issues being impacted if she is indeed confirmed?
I think she will have an impact. I think that the court's ability to waffle and be somewhere in the middle is going to be impacted, because I think she joins a number of the justices that are more of what you would consider to be on the right. But I would once again caution, you and I have talked about this before, justices historically have almost never done what the person who appointed them wants them to do. Justice Brennan, one of the most liberal justices to ever sit on the court, was supposed to be a conservative. I don't think you can bet that someone, once they become a justice in the Supreme Court and that heavy responsibility, that they're going to abandon their oath and their principles. And the principles are the application of the law. And as far as Roe v. Wade will not be reheard. There may be other abortion cases, and there likely will be. But I don't know that there's going to be any significant inroads or erosion of constitutional rights. And as a matter of fact, if Judge Barrett's past record is any, if it counts, she will support the Constitution and the letter of the Constitution rather than expanding it. She will not legislate from the bench. And of many of the great accolades that Justice Ginsburg has received, I will tell you, she is subject to a great deal of criticism that she perhaps didn't understand her role. She wanted to be a legislator. She wasn't really truly a judge or a justice. She tried to change the laws from the bench, and that's not what's supposed to happen. And that's why conservative justices are important, because someone has to apply the law as it exists, not how they hope it exists.
Bruce DelValle, we will soon find out. We really appreciate you being with us. Thanks for your analysis.